Hey guys, today I'll be explaining these aspects where I saw someone write in a group like healing takes forever. Like this mostly happens when you quantify the time you spent in an abusive relationship or the time you spent in an abusive household with the number of years it takes to heal. Let's say you were in an abusive relationship for 40 years or 30 years or even 70 years. You tend to quantify like, because I was in this relationship for 30 years, it will take 30 years or even more to rewire or to unwind or to all those things you really call or to work on my inner child. It's been a long time ago. I don't even remember some of the traumas. Like I have to remember everything. So you really feel that it takes forever. Actually, you really think it takes forever because you are looking at these things logically. You are looking at these things from the things you've read. You are looking at these things as if healing is a logical process. Like as if healing is going back to trauma one and then saying that tick, trauma two, tick. Or going back to the moments you were not, or going back to that inner child in quotes, and then soothing the inner child. Like you are looking at it from a logical perspective. And actually, no amount of looking at it from the logical perspective will help you heal. You are looking at it from the perspective, also from the logical perspective. You are looking at it from the books you have to read to overcome, to heal. Like from the understanding. Like I have to understand actually why I got in this situation. You are really looking at it logically. Like I have to understand inner child, I have to understand trauma. Maybe I even have to have a degree in psychology, or maybe I need to have this and that. Like you're looking at the things or the quantity of work you have to do. Like I need to really work on myself. So when you look at your healing journey on a logical level, and on a logical level where you want to do it by yourself, of course you will complicate it because you may find yourself trying therapy A, and then if it doesn't work after a week, you try something else. Like you just find yourself doing all these things, practicing meditation, gratitude. When you find yourself doing all those things, you really feel that there's a lot to do to heal. And something about the mind also is because you've gotten to living in this abusive environment, is the mind will not let you see other alternatives because it wants to keep you stuck. It wants to suppress those emotions. It wants to keep you where you are. So by keeping you where you are, the mind will give you all sorts of excuses. And the main excuse is, of course, it will take forever. Because the moment your mind tells you that it will take forever, that is not even your true belief. It's just something you've read, or it's just something your mind is feeding you with because it wants to keep you stuck in this familiar place. So you will think it takes forever because you are thinking about it logically and you are, of course, overcomplicating it. But it doesn't have to take forever. It depends on what you are doing to really heal. If you're just binging books and binging videos, of course it will take forever, and you may also never find that light, which is also a sad thing. But if you really find good therapy, which really goes to the root cause of the problem, because your current experiences are just symptoms. Your emotions, your unmanageable anxiety, your paranoia, your lack of trust in yourself, they are just symptoms of root causes. And you can never really know the root cause until you investigate from the present moment. Like you can't guess and say like, it's because this happened in the past. No, maybe that's not the reason. That's just your conclusion. So the moment you conclude and then work on the conclusion, you'll always hit a dead end and you'll feel that it's taking forever. But good therapy is a space where you investigate the problem from where you are. And once you get to the root cause, it's all about releasing those pent up emotions. And it's something which cannot be done logically. It has to be done in the subconscious part of your mind. It's like a therapist helping you to communicate with your subconscious part of the mind so that you can release or you can get stuck in that loop, because it's just a loop. So if you want to look at it logically, look at it as if it's just a loop where once you cut like this, everything else starts to fall into place. Like all the emotion starts to fall out. So it can be that easy. And to some, even in the past, I worked with someone who didn't even know about trauma or all those things, and it took just, I think it was 3 weeks, And then in the past I've worked, people who really knew a lot, and it took longer time. So sometimes the innocence of not really knowing about abuse or not knowing those things may be a good factor in your healing journey, because you just trust that this therapist knows what he's talking about, and I know I can overcome this. So that you don't need to bury yourself with a lot of information to heal. The more you bury yourself with information, the more you feel that it will take forever. But just getting good therapy can help you with all those things. It doesn't matter if you've been through it for 70 years, it doesn't matter, as long as you just commit and you're ready to change. So if you're ready to really face that past and to really overcome it, you can book a free breakthrough call with me, and I'll also educate you more on what it really means, or why you think it's taking forever, or why you think it will take forever. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful day.